So this is the shrine.
For the forefathers, they used to
This is where the ancestors used to pray, pour libations.
celebration, whatever problem will come to the town, this one will hold it as their motive.
Can I go in front of it?
You can go now. As their motive.
But they don't use it anymore.
No. They just it was there, so they just brought this thing to protect it.
So nobody goes inside. Nobody goes to pray inside. No?
At first, when we have the this thing, comfort those shrine
priest?
people, no priests, yeah.
But now nobody goes there. So there's an ancient shrine. This is where the priests would come in and pray and pour libations and offer sacrifices for purification and sanctification of the entire community. It's not being used now because nobody really practice spirituality as some of the elders said. But they still come here. They don't come here anymore. As you can see, it's outgrown and nobody's really mindful to it. But this is an ancient shrine. This is how it used to be. They've just modernized it a bit, but this is how it used to be. And you can see the red cloth covering the entrance, and so they go in through the gate and do all the rituals and sacrifices they have to do. It's just sad. I'm saddened that some of these traditions are not kept to keep the heritage and the spirituality of our fathers. But this is literally shrine, and I believe those days I wouldn't even be able to come this close. Right. I wouldn't even be allowed to capture. But now you can see I'm capturing. So how you doing? I believe I saw you the last time I came.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm Kojo.
I'm Appiah.
He's actually watching us on YouTube. So I think I heard that he watched the previous video I did with the father. So that's the son of Elder Yao. And I want to say thank you to you guys. I mean, even bringing me back again and allowing me to come here and all of that. I'm truly grateful for that. But how is life in the village for you?
It's so hard.
Really? What makes it hard?
It's money issues always, because unless you farm for sometimes 8 months, 6 months before you harvest something to get money and pay stuff.
Unless you farm for 8 months before you can get money.
Sometimes the sold maize takes almost 6 months.
The maize takes 6 months.
6 months. And the cassava to some have 6 months and almost 1 year before you harvest. Plantain to the same thing before you get something. And there's one or two things, you go to labor and all those stuff.
So unless labor work. So if you're in the village, you don't really get a lot of opportunities to get jobs to do.
Not at all. Unless you have some other people outside the town, maybe in the town, maybe I have some work or I get some opportunity for you. Rather than that, you don't get
it. Well, so if money wasn't the issue, would you still want to be in the village or you move to the city? If money wasn't the issue.
I'll still be in the village.
If money wasn't the issue?
Sure.
Because you are here. With money being the issue, you are here. But if money and do you have plans on traveling to the city?
I have plans. I've gone there several times, but I don't have any opportunity to.
Oh, that's why you keep coming back.
Sure.
But you choose the life in the village over the city.
Sure, because
why?
Because I don't have any help or I don't have anything doing in the city. So I choose to stay in the village and then focus my life and see what will come in.
So, because we have a lot of brothers and sisters who are coming to Ghana and want to settle in the villages. what would you tell them? Is it a life that they should just come, or you tell them that it's not easy, like life here?
It's, if they have something, maybe sometimes some of them have a lot of opportunity, or they have work and they have money, they have jobs to do. If you want to come and stay and go in and out, come to stay here, it's good. But for us to stay here permanently having nothing, then you're coming to ground to get something. It's very hard.
To say, I'm coming to start life in the
Life here.
village, you wouldn't advise that?
No, I will not advise that. If you have something there, I will not advise that.
But how about the food? And I think the village food
is easy to get.
yeah, because you can just have your farm and get your food.
It's easy to get unless you make your mind seriously, or I would say whatever comes in, whatever comes in. Because you say in our local language as "umofo," I'm come to start something. It's very hard. I don't have anything, and I come to beg somebody to give you some land to farm and do stuff here and there. They will give you the land, what you eat to go to the land to farm and do stuff. It's very hard. Unless you make your mind, I will stay, whatever comes, I'll stay.
So if I come and I don't have money for land, but I come and say, oh, can you give me a little piece of land so that I can start doing it?
Sure.
Or everybody that comes has to buy?
No, if you want to, if for buying, purposely for breeding.
But if you want to farm?
If you want to farm in a huge, then you go to the chief and maybe to lease it for you like hiring, fine. But if you want to buy it permanently for farming too, the chief will negotiate with you.
Is it expensive?
It's not expensive. It's not much. It's not much.
You sure?
Oh, I'm sure.
It's not expensive?
It's not expensive. It's not expensive.
Do you have any idea? So if you are farming like a 1 acre land, do you have how much that will cost you?
Per a year?
A year.
Yeah, it will take you like 2,000
For 1 acre?
for 1 acre.
Hey, you say it's not expensive.
For 2,000, because when they sell farm plots for burden, about 4,500, at last be 4,000.
One plot. It's
But,
4,500.
if you are coming for the outside, you don't live in the town here. It's 4,500. But if you live in the town here, it's if you tell you maybe bring 1,000 or 1,500.
So if you live in a town, it's 1,005. But if
Sure.
you're an outsider,
Sure.
4,500.
Sure.
What's the size of the plot? Is it 100 by 100?
No, 100 by 70.
Hey! So now the villages don't even do 100 by 100.
No, not that.
Wow.
It's something. Right now, the outsiders are coming in, paying in, day out.
So that's what is raising the
Sure.
prices. So do you have a lot of land here?
Oh, you have a lot of land.
Since you're a young man and you're in the village, I just wanted to take your experience in the village.
It's very little hard, let me say, but you are gardening small. We hope that everything will be fine.
So how old is this building? Oh wow, so this can last over 80 years?
Yeah,
Over 80 years?
8 years. They put it before they give birth to my father. My father came and met it.
This was before your father? And it's just clay?
Clay like this. Just put all the
Oh wow. So this is over 80 years old. I mean, think about it. And it's just clay. So if somebody comes and you want to have a clay house like this, you can help the person have a clay. But I'm impressed with this building. It's all clay and wood, right?
Sure.
So I'm fascinated. And how old is this story building?
This one is almost more than 80 years because 1928.
1928. If you can see it, I'm zooming to it. If you can see it, 20th January 1928. This is when this story building was built. 20th June. So this is when this story structure was built. Yes. 1928. Wow. No, just 100 years.
100 years.
108 years.
Sure.
Do anybody stay in this one?
That's old woman. Like, sleep here and cook here.
She cooks here.
Yeah.
So this is like her kitchen.
Yeah. look like it's not all normal.
You look at this, you think it's damaged, but that's somebody's kitchen. So sometimes whatever you have, you appreciate the things you have. When you are blessed with certain things, you have to learn to appreciate them. This is somebody's kitchen. I'm not saying this to downplay anybody, but I'm just trying to let you understand. Somebody cooks here. See, the sheep is even trying to say hello. See the black sheep? So if anybody wants any advice, any corners, which village to go, where to farm, where to do, and they come and see you, you can help them.
No, anybody, if you want to get a land to board to farm, if you come, he will help you. We take you to the chief, and the chief too is very friendly to everybody. He always welcome everybody to come to the town so that the town will develop. So anybody who is ready to come to the village for boarding or farm, he or she is most welcome.
So listen, guys, if you want to get a farmland, if you want to build a house in the village and all of that, you can become a citizen. Then it will be cheap. It will be 1,000 But if you're coming straight from the outside and you want to get, it's 4,000 to 4,500 as at this date, as at today. So I just want to encourage anybody that wants to come. And just as you said, if you have everything, if you are a bit organized, village life is your choice. You can come. But if you don't have anything and you want to come and start in a village, it's not going to be that easy. It's just for you guys to know. So, my brother, thank you.